Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Rocks. Tracy here, and this is another open with me, and this is for the latest knit now. We've got 70 Stylecraft knitting, 70 patterns, Stylecraft plus Essential Tool knitting book. I'm not really sure which way, Stylecraft book. I don't know if that goes that way or what. All will be revealed. Baby book worth $9.99 inside. 20% off Rowan. Mental Health UK. Donation made with every copy, which isn't bad. Keep track of your needles. A pack worth £37. Okay. So we can see we've got a free gift as well and a few little bits and bobs in here. So while I'm getting in, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and you'll be informed when new videos pop up. These kind of magazines, reviews, and all sorts of fun and games. So we've got needle size tags. I have to say, these are quite cool. I really like those. No way that you just tag it. So that's pretty decent, isn't it? You can put it on your stitch marker. So you can use these for crocheting as well, because it just has the size. So you never need to forget what size you're using for that project in future. What a brilliant idea. Wish there were more of them in that pack. How many are there? Is that just one? Maybe not. Oh, I'm going to have to get them out and have a look now. Yep, there's just one. I was thinking maybe that might be like lots of different ones, but no, it is one. But never mind, it's a brilliant idea. What a fabulous idea. Okay, so here's the magazine. Straight away, we've got this knit for 0 to 5 years. It's absolutely cute. Brand new garments you'll love to knit. Self-care special, take time out with our mindful makes and relaxing reads. Cute kid knits plus win a year of Stylecraft yarn and patterns. We've got favourite yarns, we've got cushions, we've got socks, and we've got shawl. That's the word I'm looking for. Garments in sizes 6 to 36. Well, obviously, that is a UK size. Now, this is a gigantic supplement pull-out. Look at the size of this book. Essential knits, makes and gifts for baby. 38 designs and ideas. So we'll come to that at the end. And we've also got this one, Stylecraft Essentials, 12 beautiful patterns to knit. So wow, what a great little bunch of free gifts. We'll have to have this is going to be a bit of a mega one, isn't it? So let's have a little look see at what we've got. If only they would do that in the crochet books, I have to say, because Crochet Now could do that, couldn't they? Several books and gifts like that, and you could use the same gift for crocheting. Just saying. Anyway, let's get in. We've got the welcome page from Breeze Past. Now this is the one that's on the cover, and I quite like the way the colours are moving, so it looks like spike stitching. We've got socks, we've got a yoke kind of pullover. This is the shawl down here. Let's move down a smidge. We've got the little sweater, we've got a cable one, we've got a cardigan, and we've got a cushion, another kind of wrap, and another pullover, a cushion and a blanket. We've got some toys, very cute. Trying to identify this thing as a penguin, but whether that's a seal or not, it might be. Use this. Subscribe to Knit Now and get free Knit Pro needles. We've got this lovely little girly kind of cardigan. We've got an infinity scarf by the looks of it, and a hat and gloves. Okay, lots and lots in this issue. Then let's, oops, go not too far down. There we go. What's new? Here's a guide to what's new and exciting about the world of knitting this month. Pretty Little Things board games. A welcome retreat. West Yorkshire Spinners has released a super chunky version of its popular retreat yarn. It's perfect for beginners projects and mindful makes. And I guess retreat means it's recycled. Lots and lots of yarns now becoming recycled. I do stock a few in my shop, hobbyrocks.co.uk. There's quite a few. I had them before they were fashionable, for goodness sake. Anyway, we've got new yarn releases and Woolly Wonders, Norwegian wool. We've got Charming Colourwork socks. Now this is, looks like a book, 18.99 by Charlotte Stone. So we've got sockies. Okay, let's move on. They're a bit small. Ask the Expert, so bits and pieces you can get tips on. And that's great. And that's that Lyra jumper. This jumper uses vertical and horizontal stripes to create an interesting effect. Well, I quite like it. If it were for me, it would have to be a darn sight longer. It'd have to cover this rather lumpy area that I have there. But, you know, not everybody's like that. Extra small to 5X, which is a size 6 UK, up to a 34 to 36. Well, I don't really... That's a dress size. Okay, so whatever you would need to kind of Google what that would mean for you guys if you had this book, because that's a UK sizing. There's the chart on what you're doing with these stitches. The Tweety Bird sweater. Oh, it's so cute. Oh my goodness, look at that little Tweety Bird. He is a cute little button as well, isn't he? Okay. Now, this is by Jane Burns. I didn't see where it was for me to credit people, but I've just found it. They have it in very small print. So that one was Chloe Elizabeth Birch's. I won't go back any further. I don't think we had that much to do, so never mind. But this goes from a 0 to 6 months up to a 4 to 5 years. He's darling, isn't he? And there's little clouds if you want charts for clouds. That's just an advert. Japanese lace shawl. And this is beautiful shawl, uses smocked Japanese lace to create a gorgeous effect. So this is by Laura Barker. Lots of charting. Join Knit Now today. Save money on every issue, free delivery to your door and all that, and you get these fabulous interchangeable knitting needles. Now, I was looking to see whether I'd want these. Now, to be honest, I do need to subscribe to save money, but they're very pointed for me. I like a blunt needle. I learned on old school blunt needles, and these real sharp ones, they're not for me because I don't push the whole needle through my work. I knit at the end. So as they're all that size, everything's wrong size, wouldn't it? So I can't do that. But 3 months for 20 quid every 3 months for this one, or 77.99 for 13 issues. And there we go. So we've got the Stefano sweater, a little chunky number, but again, this area needs covering for me, so I'd have to make it a lot longer if I did it. Stitch and Story design team was this one, and it goes from a small up to a 3X, which is an 8 UK size. Doesn't tell you what that is in others, unfortunately, but you can probably get the conversions at the end, I don't know. And up to a dress size 26, 28. It's quite a big jump in sizes. So this is crafting for mental health. Now, I've said this a lot in the past when I've done various things, that I read a few studies that said if you have any kind of mental health issues, and that doesn't mean whether you've got diagnosed problems, it just means if you've got money worries, if you've got anxiety, and let's face it, with the state of the UK economy and all over the world economy, thanks to wars and everything else and fuel prices, that would apply to rather a lot of people. But if you do knitting, and I guess crochet is the same thing, that part of the brain that you're focusing on and you're using is the part of the brain that deals with anxiety and stress and all those things. So if your brain is occupied, doing these crafty things, then it's not occupied worrying, and it helps relieve the stresses and strains of your mental health. And that's why many years ago they would, when we had an NHS that was had money in abundance, they used to send people who needed it to convalescent homes where they would do various crafts like knitting or basket weaving. But that was when I was a little girl. I haven't done that for many years. But yeah, it really is a medical study. I don't know what this is all about. This is just going on about boosting concentration and all of that, and going to social groups and all of that. Yes, it helps. But the thing that I kind of read about that stuck in my mind was the fact that when you're knitting and crocheting, you're using that part of the brain that dwells and obsesses about the things that worry you. And you can't do that. You can't do both at the same time. So it does help relieve the stress. So these are called strike socks. Got a bit of a pattern going down them. And they are made by Fiona Hamilton McLaren. And they're cables. So if you like a bit of cabling, then they're for you. This is that Pocket Full of Love cardigan. Pocket Full of Love, that's actually quite a nice name, isn't it? And this is Victoria Marchant. It's got a plain back and these lovely little hearts and some charts for that. And this goes from 2 years to 10 years. It's so easy when they say things like that, because, you know, you don't have to worry about what different sizes that is in other people's countries. Everybody knows the same years. Win a year of style craft, yarn and patterns with this competition, but you have to go to that craftworld.com, which I never bother with. This is called Checkerboard Jacket, and it is by Chloe Elizabeth Birch. That's quite different, isn't it? Nice, and got these little bits of, what's the word, embellishment. That's an advert. This is the Nice and Lacy Tee. So I never think of anything that's knitted or crocheted as a t-shirt. To me, a t-shirt is made from t-shirt material, you know, that cotton stuff. But this is a short-sleeved jumper or pullover or sweater. I don't think of it as a t-shirt or a tee, just because it is the shape of one. Anyway, this is by Bernat Design Team. So that's from Bernat. Sorry, I've got a lorry going by. There's one particular driver that goes a bit too fast. This is Ridgeline Shawl, an asymmetrical shawl which uses 2 yarn colours to create a striped pattern by Anne Daku. I'm not really keen on asymmetrical things. I like things that are symmetrical. I do find it hard when things are wonky. So this is by Sashio Ishii, and it is a penguin and a seal. I got it right. Well, there you go. They are adorable. I love this little penguin. Doesn't look too difficult, does it? So then we've got advert. Oh, it's actually a Retreat Super Chunky. So they're going on about their super chunky yarn. And this is a Zuma Blanket and Cushion by Chloe Elizabeth Birch. She does do some really nice designs. I must admit, I've noticed when I say her name, it's always something I think, oh, that's nice. So this is obviously kind of a very easy stitch. And I like it, I have to say. I do like garter stitch. Is it garter stitch? I probably got it completely and utterly wrong. Anyway, I like it. I think it is garter stitch. Getting the stitches in a muddle, maybe, I don't know, but I think of it as, doesn't say. Well, you think it would, wouldn't you? How annoying. But yeah, I believe it is. Nice, I like it. Very simple, easy to do, stripes, colour. Herbie Hat and Mittens. So these chevron hat and mitts work up quickly and look great, and we've got charts. We've got adverts. Community knitting, new for baby. That's Signet yarn, the one I was considering stocking in my shop. I'm not sure that I will. I've got so many yarns like that I don't know if I want another one. Unmissable Events. Farnham. Farnhammaltings.com, that is. Farnham. I thought it said Farnham, but it didn't. It said Farnham. New from Stylecraft, Recreate, blended yarn, made from entirely recycled fibres. When they say recycled fibres, it's not, it's like stuff that on the machine ends. This is a cabled comfort cushion by Drops Design Team. Very nice if you like cables. The Aurelia Snood by Emma Osmond. Wow. Let's look at the teeth. No relation. Well, it might. I don't know. Say it might be. That's a bit rude. She might be. Don't know. Do you think she looks a bit like Marie? I don't know. I'm just being flippant. But this is Rowan Big Wool. But you don't have to use Rowan, obviously. But I like that. That's quite snazzy. I might have a little go at that, you know. I always say that, don't I? Do I ever get round to it? Another matter. Cheat the chilly weather with new autumn yarns. Or we could just make an Irene jumper. Gorgeous design uses classic cables to create a stylish jumper. Hang on, I've got someone coming to my door. I'm back, guys. That was just the postman. Okay, so that's all the how-to-do bits on that one. It's quite extensive. And then we've got the abbreviations, so we know we're kind of at the end. Next month's Knit Now, we have this very snazzy kind of cardigan. We've got a Paddington Bear. We've got, wow, lots and lots by the looks of it. Lots of different stuff to make. Bit about Shetland and Shetland sheep. So that's the magazine. So let's have a look at the Stylecraft Essentials. I can't believe how much is in this magazine pack. How much did I pay for it? Let's have a look. It was $11.99. So to be honest, when you get the magazine, they used to be $6.99, but I've noticed that they're $8.99. But that's $11.99. So I have paid more, £3 more for all this extra stuff. So yeah, it's more expensive, but still, it's not outrageous. I think I probably will do one of those subscribe things, even if it is only for the 3 months, and then see what happens after that price wise. But I think I will, because it's obviously got to save me money. Anyway, this is the Stylecraft Essentials. 12 beautiful patterns, flattering garments, classic baby knits, and amazing lace. Bought to you by the experts at Knit Now. Okay. So this is, shame that's not in it, isn't it, really? I bet it isn't. Spice of Life cardigan. If you like cardigans that are that short, this is for you. And this is chunky. Doesn't look chunky, does it? Mountain Heather baby set. And this is a Bambino DK. Well, obviously you don't have to use Bambino DK, but it's a double knitting set. Very girly, but very pretty. So that should be over a few pages. There we are. This is called Silver Bells cable cardigan. And this one is, again, chunky. That one does look more chunky, I say, but that's the cabling probably that's helping that. Looks nice from the back. Oh, this one, Buttercup Coat and Beret. And this is in DK. I like that little point. That's very cute. There's something to be said when something is just plain knitted for a baby. It's just beautiful. That is lovely. Looks like it's got a bit of moss stitch at the top there, and then plain. Do you think so? Let's have a look. It does look hard to see, isn't it, in such a light colour? But I can just about make out what looks like moss stitch. I love knitted moss stitch. I do, I have to say. We've got the Batik Swirl shawl. Now, I do stock Batik Swirl, and I love it. It is so, so nice. That one's called Coral Reef. Then we've got this one. And this is the Highland stripe. But the batik swirls, I absolutely love them. And I've got those on special offer in Hobby Rocks at the moment. hobbyrocks.co.uk. We've got a little cable jumper for a Misty Mountains collared cardigan, that is. It's pretty cute, and it goes from 0 to 9 months up to 5 to 7 years. And that one's in DK. And this is Precious Posy sweater, and it goes in bust sizes on this one. Trying to figure it out. From 32 to 34, right up to a 40 to 42, and it is in DK. And if you like that, there we go. On a few pages. Lattice lace shawl. I thought it was a rug, or like an Afghan when I first saw it, but it's a shawl. Now this, a truly lovely make, use as a nursery accessory for wrapping up baby. I don't think I'd use that colour, but I don't know. I don't think I would. It's a DK anyway, if you like that little wrap shawl. Sea spray cardigan. This is again in a double knitting. Have you noticed there's not any Aran? Cherry pie cardigan. Probably will now I've said that. Cherry pie, no, DK. And that's that. That's all the makes in this one. See, that's what I've been trying to say all this time about how we have a very kind of heavily towards double knitting in this country. And so it was, for the longest time, really hard to find really good Aran yarns, which is why in the Hobby Box I try and stock them as much as I can. But if you wanted decent Aran, you had to go online for it. Then some of the real cheaper kind of high streety stores like Palmer started to stock it, but they have put up their prices so they're no longer cheaper than getting it from decent suppliers. And they have, like I say, put up the prices, but they're also don't always have the quantity. And so if you run out of it, then it's hard to get it, because once it's gone, you may not see that for another 6 months or more in their shop, which isn't always a good thing. Anyway, this is Essential Knits. Makes and gifts for baby. 38 designs and ideas. Cute patterns for girls and boys. Quick make summer gifts. Tips, tricks for all abilities. Adorable baby blankets. Perfect 6 to 24 months. Like a little dress. Mix and match easy knits. Fun toys. Sweet softies for all ages. We've got some little duckling slippers there. We've got must-have Sirdar, Rowan, Signet and King Cole. Step-by-step guides, inspiring ideas, and knitting basics explained. So, this is a big bumper one as well. Look how thick this is. So, we'll have a little look-see. Okay, so, are these all in here, I wonder? They do look like they might be. Oh, look at this. That's what I mean about the plainness of baby stuff. That is super cute. Wow, contents. That's a lot, isn't it? That's more than there's probably in the actual magazine. How adorable is that? Okay, all I need now is a baby. Just need... Oh, look, Peter Pan Pixie. I've not seen that for years and years. So that's coming back. I might have to buy some of that for the shop, guys, because Peter Pan is the softest yarn you'll ever feel in your entire life. And the saturation and colours, and for babies, is second to none. I mean, it really is. Second to none. Oh, look at this. That's so cute. Oh, yeah, I'm getting a bit broody, guys. This is about the only ice cream I could have from now on, because I'm on a diet. On a keto diet. So this is the Mabel lace dress. Okay, and this is a Signet one. By Alexi Shackleton for Signet. Do you know, I had a funny feeling one day they were going to ask me to make something, because when when I was on the... I made an order, a little while later they kept ringing me. And I kept missing this guy who was ringing me, and I had this feeling he was going to ask me to submit a pattern, because obviously I'm one of their customers, because they're my wholesaler, and they knew I had a YouTube channel because I often ask for samples. So I'm absolutely sure they were going to ask me to do that, but I kept missing the call. Anyway, that's beside the point. I don't know what that noise is, but Fluffy has just come in, so it's probably her. And this is a 6 to 12 months, or 18 to 24 months. So yeah, it goes 3 sizes from 6 to 12 right up to 18 to 24. And then again, as I did say, it was Signet. So this is the Drifter yarn. That's really nice. So that's what you can do with Drifter. That is lovely. I really like that. I had some Drifter. Might even still have a little bit in my shop on special offer. In the clearance section. I'm not sure if there is. These are the duckling booties. Little ones are sure to go quackers for these adorable bird booties. And this is 4-ply. So a sport weight across the pond. But they are cute. It says here, look. Adapted from 100 Little Knitted Gifts, $12.99. Published by Search Press, available. There. How cool is that? Little advert for themselves. If only we could all do that, www.hobbyrocks.co.uk. Yeah, I know, I'm cheeky. This cosy cot blanket, snuggle up in style with this cosy 2-colour blanket. Does look cosy, doesn't it? Looks quite soft and fluffy. And what have we got? This is Peter Pan 4-ply, so that is very fine yarn. I do stock it. It's nice, beautiful yarn. I got, I did have some 2-ply, 3-ply, 4-ply, and DK and chunky furry yarn. So what's this? Subscribey page? Oh no, it's just an advert. This is the Rosie Ragdoll. Now she's quite snazzy. I quite like her. I think I had a ragdoll when I was a child, but I think we all did, didn't we? Yeah, I think we did. My auntie made it. Now this is by it says Wendy Peter Pan DK, but Peter Pan is Peter Pan and Wendy is Wendy now. So I know they're together. It's the same company, but it is kind of. This is a Serdar one, button-up cardigan, and it goes from a 0 to 6 up to 6 to 7 years, which is a big old jump. And that's a different colour. So cute. Oh, look at this little hat. So this lattice bonnet, it's Knit Picks, and that is from their team. Knit Picks team. I like that. Reminds me of something though. Fur Cone Cardigan by Alexi Shackleton, and this is made with what? Don't know. Doesn't say. Don't know. Did I say that one was made by? Gillian Grimm. If I missed any, I do apologise. Oh look, the honeysuckle baby set. That is just adorable. I love that. And that little expression. You see I'm broody, can't you? Anyway, that's a Drops design team, that one. And it was in, I think, a DK merino. Doesn't say anything else. So then we've got Knit Now advert. Knitting for others. Use your knitting skills to help support babies in need. So this is how you can do that sort of thing. Charity checklists and... Sorry, Fluffy. Fluffy getting vocal. Oh, that's adorable. I like that. Now, I know that is Signet Boho Spirit. As soon as I look at it, I knew it. Oh, we've got a cat getting on the table now. Where are you going? Where are you off to? What? Where are you? Fluffy? Are you trying to get in on the act? Huh? Excuse the washing up in the sink. I think Fluffy wants attention. Either that or food. No, there's lots in the bowl for attention. Okay, so this is a baby jumper. And it's by Jacinta Bowie. And it is made with the Signet Boho Spirit. And the colour of that one is Festival, which I do have lots of that one in my shop. And it's all on special offer at the moment because it is beautiful. And it is the colour of Festivals. Look at the way it goes in this really beautiful kind of mauves. Oh, I love it. I really do. I love all of the Boho Spirits, so I do have rather a lot of them. And this is Betsy Bunny. Betsy Bunny is a Sirdar one. And this is by obviously the Sirdar design team in a DK. There she is. Sorry, Fluffy, I know it's getting a bit close. 10 of the best baby yarns. Now my toilet has decided to go in. We've got a bit of a problem with the water today. And believe it or not, the toilet is a long way away from where I am. It's just very noisy. So this is Watch the Birdie by Fiona Goble. I nearly said Gobble, which, you know, for birds would be a good thing. Like, well, for turkeys anyway, but Goble. And this is Cascade in DK yarn. But aren't they cute? I like them. That's one like little hanging I wouldn't mind. Join Knit Now today. 3 issues for £9. Might have to do that. Make the clangers. Is that the next one, or is it just an old ad that they've put in there? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, won't we? V-neck cardigan by Thomas B. Ramsden Design Team. It's a bit of a mouthful, but this is made with Peter Pan in DK. Lots of beautiful Peter Pan stuff today. Oh dear blanket. Oh, isn't that lovely? That is so cute. Look at that. But I wouldn't... see, I've been thinking about making a hooded blanket and stuff, but I don't know if I want to just sew the hood on like that. That's the thing. That's what's been putting me off of doing it. Anyway, that's Bernat Design Team. Baby Blue Booties by Val Pierce. They're pretty cool. And that is by 4ply by King Cole, that one. The polo t-shirt, that is Linda Gabler. Linda Gabler, got umlauts. And that's the West Yorkshire Spinners team. And how strange that... Oh no, it's all right. I thought that was something else. So this is Cornflower Cardigan. And that is lovely. That is very cute by Alexi Shackleton. And again, this is in DK yarn. See what I mean about the DK? Always lots of DKs. But there's been a fair amount of 4ply. That's obviously quite a big lot of instructions. So this is by Knit Picks Design Team. And this is called the Rainbow Blanket. Simple chevron knitted in bright colours. That is nice. That is really, really pretty. I like that. And you can make it small, medium or large. That's unusual, isn't it? And this is the one that caught my eye on the cover. Show Us Your Stripes, it's called, by the Bernat Design Team. Bernat do make some really nice patterns, don't they? And this is Bernat Softy Baby, which I did have some of that in my personal stash and made something with, but it wasn't in those colours. That is lovely. Oh, look at those pictures. So pretty. Okay, then we've got advert for yarn. Diamonds Baby Blanket. Is it advert? It's just, yeah, just about Peter Pan yarns and stuff. Choose a colour to complement the nursery. So this is by Faye Kennington. And it's made in, guess what? DK yarn. Pretty Little Dress, and that's by Knit Picks Team. DK again. Lots of different colours. Then we've got the Anma Baby Hooded Top. I love his hair. It's kind of gone a bit electrified. And this is by Susan Campbell, and it's in DK. Toby the teddy bear, the cat, has just decided to lay down. Look at this. Sprawl across my stuff. Charming. It's the first time she's ever done that. Anyway, This is by Val Pierce, and he is a cute teddy bear. He's like a real proper, let's go up a bit, a real proper teddy shape. Is he DK? Yes, he is. Okay, Softy Patterns. That probably tells you where to get them. Now this is the Sherbet Twist jacket. It's unusual, isn't it? Without sleeves. But I like the yarn. Let's have a look what we got. Let's move it over. The cat is putting me off a bit where she's parked herself. Sarah Dennis. DK yarn. This one is a West Yorkshire Spinners Air Valley, if you wanted to find that yarn. Lorry driver just waved at me, guys. They always stare in. It's really weird. Anyway, Wee Stripes pullover and hat. That's kind of cute. I like that. These are brilliant for freebies. Bernat Design Team. I know, to be honest with you, that when you go on Bernat's site, you get a lot of Bernat freebie patterns and the same with others. But this is actually pretty cool. I like this book a lot. It's well worth the money, I think. Anyway, Rod Mel Cardigan by Sean Brown. Why would it be called that? I really have no idea. So, is it DK? Don't say. Yarn Use. Rooster Baby Rooster. What size needles have we got? 3.25 or a 3mm. So, probably a 4-ply then, maybe. I don't know. Wonder what that is. Nice though. And cozy Christmas ideas. We're a little out of season for that, I think. And this is Modern Lace Blanket by Laura Strutt. That's very kind of willowy, isn't it? It's almost kind of like, I hope to say it, spider webby. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. And this is a Rowan pure linen yarn, which you could substitute if you found that rather expensive, but that's kind of nice. I don't know what, it just says pure linen, so it doesn't tell me what yarn that is, whether it's DK or, it doesn't look it. Kind of looks like a 4-ply. I don't know, it's hard to say. It's so lacy, hard to say, but if we look the yarn up, we would know. Then we've got the how-to bits, and there's quite a few bits and bobs there, and the abbreviations. And Stockist Guide. Deramores, they don't exist anymore. So I think this magazine might have been put together quite a while ago, because deramores.com doesn't exist. We just have to substitute deramores.com for www.hobbyrocks.co.uk. That might be a good idea. So this is a bit by Jacinta Bowie. She's one of the designers who does work for these magazines, and seen her bits and bobs in here quite a lot. And this Fusion Chunky is one of my favourite new yarns that have come out by Stylecraft. I've had it for the last little while. So lots and lots. We've got the Stylecraft Essentials, we've got the Essential Knits, we've got the magazine itself, and we've got these fabulous. And I've made it a bit out of shape for my photo, which isn't good, is it? Never mind. May not be photogenic, but I'm going to use the heck out of them, I can tell you. That's actually a brilliant idea. So what do you think? Wow, I was a bit gobsmacked by the price when I first saw it, and I probably was when I saw it pop up on my checkout at the supermarket where I bought it. But having seen just what you've got in it, it's actually pretty decent value for money, I think. Expensive though, if you consider £12, but I got 4 things, so it does kind of, you know, push the price down a little bit. So thanks for watching. Stay safe, everyone, and I'll see you on the next one.